Hello and welcome to another edition of Unclecthulu Reviews. Today I've got a special guest star.
Martin, how's it going?
So you've probably heard me talk about Martin in some of the other videos. We've got Martin down tonight because we're going to play some bolt action, and it's going to be our first experience of bolt action. So, what interested you in doing bolt action then, Martin?
Always had a big interest in World War II.
Yeah.
Sit and watch the movies on a Saturday afternoon with my granddad.
What's your favourite war movies?
At the moment, it varies from time to time, but the kind of German Stalingrad movie from the 90s.
Oh, right. Yeah. I remember the scene where, is it the Panzers in the snow and the T-34s
yeah,
in the
T-34s.
snow, they're just grinding over.
There's something to be said about European World War II movies that are a bit more grim. Band of Brothers is always a big favourite as well.
Yeah.
What about yourself? What's yours?
Bridge Too Far, well, speaking of airborne, I just love it. It's for me, Bridge Too Far has everything. You see the operational side of things, you see the actual battle itself, but it's not, although it's quite Hollywood, it's not as grim as Stalingrad. You still see the people who disagreed with the plans, the effect on the Polish brigade and stuff, and they still went in. So I just think it's an awesome movie.
One of the things I love about Bridge Too Far as well is the personalities. You learn, for example, Brian Horrocks, very kind of vivacious character, and it comes across so well in the movie. Yeah,
well, I think the other thing with The Bridge Too Far is you're never going to see a film made on that scale again, with that many actors, with that many extras portraying that stuff. So we talked about movies, World War II. What about wargaming? What's your thing with wargaming?
Well, wargaming, my first foray into wargaming came through my first hobby, which was scale modelling.
Oh, okay.
So World War II, Allies and Axis. I had no preference for either. I just loved the feel of it. My first foray into wargaming was actually Flames of War.
Okay.
It's a 15mm. World War II, still have a big US Airborne army for it.
So I got rid of my army. It was US Airborne as well.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, we couldn't play against each other.
We could have training missions.
True. Could have been Autoscars any. And I never really got to play it. Get really interested in Warhammer 40k, Fantasy Battles, Age of Sigmar. But the thing with World War II has always been there, and bolt action's always been a game I've admired from afar. I love the way the turn system works and everything else, and it's not a widely played game, especially in the west of Scotland. I think it's getting bigger now, but it's just one of those things where I haven't really had a chance to get down and play a game with it. But I'm really excited by it. I've got loads of ideas for it. So
well, that was it. Certainly when I managed to go see Warlord Games and John Stillard took us around the studio and I saw all the tanks. This is pretty cool. And I was chatting to two guys in the car coming back from Nottingham about it, and then in the back of my mind I knew you had bolt action, so I was like, by the time I got back up I'd convinced myself I was going to get sorted out. So there's US, I've got some US paratroopers, and I've got plans. I want to do Chindits, I want to do a defensive Berlin force. Actually, a couple of boxes of Perry's Desert Troops will do your desert infantry army.
Because I think we spoke about that, didn't we? Having a look at doing some British. And
I reckon you could get a platoon together next to no time.
The Perry's box is excellent as well. It's great value.
Tons of stuff. So anyway, we could talk all night, but we want to play. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to have a game. We're going to do a follow-up video afterwards talking about our first experience of bolt action. Did it live up to all the cool stuff we saw in the book and the rules? But before we do that, I'm going to do a couple of wee videos just showing off the forces we're going to use and talk about what we chose and why we chose it. So thanks for watching, and we'll also do some pictures throughout the game if we remember. Generally we want to do pictures, take some great pictures the first turn, then after that we forget about it. But we'll take some pictures, we'll stick that in the Facebook group as well. And we'll let you know how the game went. So,
see you soon, guys.
Bye.